Frozen? What do you mean frozen? They have it on pause? Or it's just not working? The Dow, guys. I'm wasting my time with this she-devil. Oh, look at the Dow. Look at this. Wild. Glad I sold a bunch of stuff yesterday. Seemed like that was a good time. I mean, this does seem like a generally good long spot, holding monthly VWAP, LVN right here, building some structure. I don't like that we're trading below the weekly VWAP, but good morning, everybody. Let's do a trader check-in, guys. How's everybody trading this morning? You're in the practice account, Chuck? That's good. Better place to be red than in a real account. Up green, nice, Corey. Break even. Good job. TD, no trades. All right. Sam, what happened to your... How come you don't have your inner circle roll? What happened to that? It's weird. I just re-added it. All right, there's a new XFA. That worked out well. Yeah, this would be a PDC Globex short right here. Now the Delta just put in it took out a previous swing high. That's kind of bullish, but we just broke back above weekly VWAP. So I don't know, tough location. But yeah, that's a PDC short, all things aside. Pretty much, you know, if you scalped it, you already got some good profits out of it. There it goes. Little scalp I see there. It's got to break back through the weekly VWAP, which you could very easily do, and go back to this point of control here. Does anybody do the Tradeify instant fundeds? What's the rules on those? I've never done one of those. I'm interested in them. Is there How many days do you have to trade it to take a payout? Yep, exactly, Tony. Good trade though. I think the banking sector is hitting like all-time highs or something like that. I heard that on Financial Juice. I'm not confident in it for anything longer than the scalp because we just broke and back tested weekly VWAP again. So gold looks like it's kind of barcoding on the way up. Up 40 ticks, down 40 ticks, up 40 ticks. Gold can have some massive rotations. All right, so we had this weakness right out of the open, straight down. Not many bounces. No bounce at VWAP, no bounce at lower band, really no bounce at the weekly upper band. Then price discovery continuation shorts. No bounce at weekly VWAP. And then we got down here, and this is where we started to build structure. Hey, Roxy, generally I look more at the U.S. equities during the morning. We'll look more at gold, or at least me personally, in the evenings. So that stream is on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock. But the New York stock, the U.S. stock markets open at 9:30, so I generally focus on the stock markets. S&P 500, the Dow, the NQ, the NASDAQ. At least I'm watching all of them. A lot closer than I'm watching gold. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. All right. A little bit of a return to value there. Thanks, Gio. I got to be. Took some losses out of the open. My top one account, and I closed that one down. Switched over to my Apex, had a quick winner in that, shut that down, and now I'm in my XFA, new 50K XFA. Smashed the profit target on that one, locked out. So now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. It's been a mixed bag this morning. No bounces on this flush. And that's why I like to switch accounts, guys. If I get really badly affected, it's generally only in one account. I don't realize that across, 7 accounts at once. I know it's fun to copy trade and do all that kind of thing, but I like to hedge my risk. If I take some trades that I'm just not in sync with, I don't ruin everything. Yeah, maybe, Logger. I think I want to get back in sync with this price action again here real quick. I might do another 50K eval just to get in sync again here. Yeah, I'll probably get back to it. Let's see.
In 10 minutes time now at 10:20 a.m. Eastern time. Next Fed speaking on the slate, which is Fed Governor Waller. Speaking on payments at the Philadelphia Fed's FinTech conference. No text is expected for Fed Waller during Q&A. As with the last Philadelphia Fed event speech we've had today, no live video is available for this event.
This is probably a 20 right now. 20 session count on the 1 minute. And you got to have more than the basic trading view to go back enough candles on the 1 minute to go back 20 sessions. Otherwise, you won't get it. My tick strike went off. Gold. There's your gold, Corey. Did you catch that? We have a pretty wide distribution actually forming. So back down it goes.
In 5 minutes' time now, at 10:20 a.m. Eastern Time, there's Governor Waller.
Back down it goes.
Philadelphia Fed tonight and FinTech conference. No text is expected, but there is a Q&A. Also, we have found a
Yeah, but it will be back. It's just being retooled. It'll be optimized and it's going to be even better than it was before. So everybody sit tight. All right, let's do a little take profit trader. Little divergence here. Long 88. Stop at break even. How did that not fill me? Price literally went through my order. What in the world? What in God's green earth just happened there? There it goes. All right. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, look at that on the Russell. Well, it's not a great PDC because we're traveling in a price channel now, but it could be. I mean, we also came back into value, but it is kind of the value area high. It's not a bit. It's more becoming like a fade value area extreme than a PDC.
Shortly expecting comments from VWAP. Again, no text is expected, just a Q&A.
Yeah, when levels are stacked in the same spot, Senator, it's even better trade. But it's not a PDC so much anymore. It's more of a fade value area extreme. Here is the distribution. We got a high and a low. Back down it goes. Interesting. Buyer stepped in there. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, back to weekly VWAP. Higher low in the delta here. Poor Phil. A rejection at weekly VWAP. Still trading in this high volume node. Let's see if it tries to escape again, but we have some small buying here. This could be taken out quite easily. Don't trust it long. So this is still a short. Till it breaks and accepts above weekly VWAP again. Not just breaks above it. Breaks and accepts. Yep, it's gone. Structure has changed.
AMD shares extend rally to more than 10%.
AMD up 10%? What? There it goes. Could be going lower. I don't know. We'll see. ES is going lower. Russell's almost back to its opening print. Dow is the only thing holding up. All right, let's see if it can break lower. ES is bleeding out here down. Very tight channel here. We're at the point of control. Diddling in the middle right here at 600. 600 flat. Yep, we wait. You got to see some acceptance out of here, and this could be it. Now, we don't want to just see it break above and chase it. We want to see acceptance because this can just reject right back to point of control. Kind of like that. Let's get some acceptance. Acceptance above weekly VWAP will take us to 640. If we can break 640, we'll probably go up to 670. All right, we grind up from here. All right, long 16 3/4. What just happened to the toolkit? Gonna reject on me. Stop at break even, 15 3/4. Covered one, have one left. Stopped out break even. Take it again. Oh. Out. Got back in a 604. About 15 points here. Flat. And we have an IB. I'd like to see that IB Madonna low retested. Madonna is just the first rejection of the IB high or low. Call it the Madonna because the IB is being touched for the very first time. It's a fade value or extreme core setup number 2. Corey, the gold master. Once we broke 150, we're off to the races, huh?
LNG spot prices pressured due to high supply. The Chevron CEO says the LNG market will be oversupplied for a period of time.
Connection lost.
Almost there. Here it is. I'm in. Oh, they're on the ask. Bastards. Rat finks. That's what they are.
Leg down on the S&P 500 now down 0.15%.
We had sellers on the ass the entire way down. Back test short. Right here. Or is it the break and reclaim? What's an IB low bounce? I don't even think that's a trade. It's Fade value area extreme. Yep, that's called the fade value area extreme setup. That's also called the Madonna setup. So that we all use the same terminology, Geo, and we don't all get confused. All right, Bruce, good job in the green morning. Look at that break and reclaim. Big short trap, guys. Short trap, bear trap. All right, it's about 20 to 11. Let's do a trader check-in. How's everybody trading? Green, red, following the plan, trading the system. Excellent. Green like a Christmas tree. Unless you got a dead Christmas tree. Sunny's following the plan and red so far. That's all right. Hey, that's the beauty of paper trading AMR. Learn and practice in a risk-free environment. This is the short lower. Squeeze out all the shorts, then bring it lower.
US Treasury Secretary Besant.
Geo sounds like he's long. Tell me you're long without telling me you're long. Yeah, Dale. No bounces. No nothing. Straight down. Straight to Hades it goes. Yeah, you guys are gold junkies. NQ went straight down, gold went straight up. I mean, it's really just the inverse, right?
Financing capacity from current auction sizes and robust demand allow flexibility to manage upcoming borrowing needs. It says the Treasury will adjust issuance for auctions gradually to avoid market disruptions. There's reductions in US budget deficit and the Fed's bill purchase announcements that provide time and flexibility to make adjustments to borrowing platform. Support reforms to enhance supplementary leverage ratio. Changes could boost demand for treasuries.
Oh, we got the cumulative delta fading with the price on gold going straight up. Just goes to show you. Cumulative delta on gold is shite. I'll be right back. Gold straight up. Barely any pullbacks. Bitcoin's going downtown. Oil's down over 3%. Yes, this would be a fade value or extreme long. Correct. IB low and the low of this distribution.
Treasury Secretary President following the text release is now speaking live at the New York event. We do have a registration link. If you wanted to provide your email, you're able to watch that live. Otherwise, we'll keep you posted with the headlines as they come through.
Gold at highs here, almost back to 4,200. What is happening? Kevin, that's just on the VWAP, on the bands. There's a lot more going on than just the bands. We have a volume profile, and we are in the big, right in the bottom value area low, and then we also have the initial balance, right? We have all these other tools, not just the bands that we look at, right? So we're at a value area low on the profile, and IB low is the value area low of the balance, of the initial balance.
Japan is considering an increase of at least threefold in the half the tax. Secretary President says treasuries are more liquid and robust than ever.
Oh, well. Well, it's interesting you say that, Dale. I mean, yes, but also like some of the biggest runs in gold have been during the most. Yeah, I guess you're right. Now I think about it. Yes, Dale, it's a risk off asset. So people are either really worried about what's going to happen. I've done a lot of videos on this. Like it's like a fiat crisis. People don't trust paper money. Inflation's been rampant for years now. Back below weekly VWAP or monthly VWAP, I should say. Squeeze everybody out. At this point, we should be looking for shorts. Probably not towards the lows, but maybe on the next rotation up.
Just commenting that daily cash trading of treasuries is around $1 trillion. Says we're going to continue to look to improve the Treasury's buyback program.
Is that the good short? Short 555. Just waiting for the rotation up to get short again. Nice. It's about 10 points here. See if we can break these lows. 15 points. Close there. Not bad. Right back up it goes.
Treasury yields example, 10-year yields long-term
I mean, we're making lower highs, right? This is kind of, we're in a distribution, but we're creating lower highs at the same time, and we're following the lower band. So that was a price discovery continuation short. I didn't really trust going short here, but once the weakness stepped in, I hit it. Well, to be honest, I think this is the price discovery here. This was the price discovery move. Now we're in balance. All right, we have a distribution right here. So unless we leave this distribution and we create a new distribution somewhere lower, we're in balance currently. Hey, Sarge, I encourage you to go through the course, take all the lessons. A lot of this will make a lot more sense to you. That's kind of like the basics of the course. Super important to go through it. Otherwise, a lot of the stuff in live trading won't make sense. It's okay. No big deal. You have access to it as a premium member. It's in this channel here for you, Sarge. I'll be right back.
Have posted the Wall Street Journal article on the feed for those interested. As again, Microsoft expands data center build out with a super factory result.
So, I mean, value migrated down. All right, but now we have a pretty clear distribution. This would be our value area high. This would be our value area low. And we can expect to trade here. Now we can still flush it out a little bit, or we can create another distribution down here. We break, more downside, or we can reclaim, go back up, create another distribution somewhere up here. So many things could happen. We just react to the structure. The structure tells us what to do, when to do it. Sure looks like it's getting ready to break this level, though. If I had to pick a direction, I'd say down. Who's they, Dale? I love saying they, too. I'm just being rhetorical. They. The guys at the head of the market. The collusion of big banks. They call each other. All right, guys. It's 12 o'clock. You want to rip this thing? Yeah, let's do it. All right, turn on the algos. Flip. They all flip a switch. You guys all positioned to the upside? Yep. All good here. Yeah, sir. I'm in. All right, guys, flip the algos. Classes tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. tomorrow. Be well. Okay, let's see what happens down here. Price is going to have a little visit with value area low on the week, which if you notice, it appears almost that the value area on the week is constricting. It's very subtle, but you can kind of see it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go up from here as well. So either it's going to go up or it's going to go down. Yes, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, correct. Long 58. Let's see if we can break out of this. We've been sucking down here long enough. Maybe we can test the other side of value or at least the point of control. 596, good risk area. We break them out. Let's see if we can get back up to 600. So still working this fade value area extreme down here. Delta is like doing nothing. Hey, we'll get one more good squeeze before they break this level. Yeah, gold is up quite a bit, huh? Oil's down 3.5%. It's just bleeding out. Bitcoin might crack 100K again. Is this it? Is this the crack of the level? Says an ascending or descending triangle. LJ, absolutely nothing. There's no news behind this move. Still just a tiny pullback. I mean, S&P is only down spot 2%. So most of that is just giving up Globex gains. All right, now it broke. Do we get the break and back test here? Oh yeah. I put my stops. I put hard stops right below the crack and then flip short just now on the back test. Well, how do you mentally deal with this? Move on and look for the next setup, Kevin. Trading is about on next setup. I see JP typing. He's hunting the short on gold. Squeeze or actual reversal. All right, JP, thanks for joining us on this, whatever this day was. Just kind of meandering price action lower. Hey, Gabiba. I would agree with you. There's always another setup. Let's do another trader check-in. How's everybody doing? Chuck, how you doing today? Juan, how you doing? Biba, how did you trade? Big red on combine. At least it's a combine. Verdecito. I think that means green. Augers green. Good job, because I know you were red. Excellent, Biba. Bull bear, nice. Better than the red, right? Greencito. Valentina, quite green. Nice. Excellent, CJ. Our Bart is also verde. Bill's being very conservative today. 650 is good for conservative, I would say. All right, Angela. The morning is still young. It's 11:20. We are making lower lows and lower highs so far. If we can take out one of those lower highs, we might get a little bit of a squeeze. Sure feels like that could have been a bottom right there. But the delta really isn't agreeing much yet. All right. So as a reminder, we will have group coaching tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Might be doing the class on cognitive bias again. That seems to be a popular hit, and we have a lot of new members, so probably we'll do something like that. Yeah, Biba, I do the same thing. Rotating among a couple of prop firms. If I hit red in one, maybe I'll try and get it back. Maybe I'll just shut it down for the day, move on to the next. That's kind of what happened to me today. Hit red in my top one account. Moved on, did well in my Apex, did well in my top step, did really well in my top step, actually. Maybe I'll open up another top step while we're here. While we're here. Well, that was kind of crazy. Does it get bought up? Or are we going back down now? So now we have this profile that looks kind of like this. Four. I don't know if we'd bottom or not. It's sus. Sus. We have this low value area at 565. All right, so we got to worry about this 560 area. Is that also IB low? Does feel like the tape has changed a bit here. To the upside. Definitely have some buyers. Where they start squeezing out all the shorts. We're still positioned. That went well. You're welcome, Avery. Excellent. Good to hear from you. All right, guys. It is 11:30. Not the most exciting stream, but hopefully you traded well. We're patient, waited for good setups. Kind of meandering lower price action, not the easiest to trade. But if you were shorting the pops, you did well. If you're patient, waited for the distributions to form and caught some fade value or extremes long, that also worked. So those were kind of the two trades that did well today. Never really got a solid return to value on the Globex, not yet anyway. So not the easiest day, guys, not the easiest day, but hopefully you didn't do too much damage, or you're green, or you did well. And we'll be back at it tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the premium Discord. We'll be back at 10 a.m. on the delayed stream for the YouTube. For you on YouTube, thanks for joining us today. Welcome to all the new members. Be sure to go through the videos, go through the coursework, read the book, study, review your trades, journal, learn the setups. And for those of you in the premium Discord, I encourage you to head over to the voice channels. You can share your screen, share your mics. We might get finally get the squeeze. 2 hours later, it's here finally. So manage your risk, guys. Stay sharp if you're going to keep trading. And I will see everybody tomorrow morning. Have a great day.